Okay, church, so there was letters sent to Nehemiah accusing him of trying to make himself king, etc., from the enemies who were trying to stop the wall from being built around Jerusalem. At this point in our devotionals, we know that the wall is up and they have not yet put the doors and the gates, etc. So everything's not finished, but it's right there at the edge. So the accusations about him becoming king or setting up his own deal there, were false. And so here's what's going on as we step into the next section of that scripture as the enemy's trying to discourage him from working. Later, I went to visit Shemaiah, son of Delaiah, and grandson of Mehetabel, who was confined to his home. And he said, "Let us meet together inside the temple of God and bolt the doors shut. Your enemies are coming to kill you tonight." But I replied, "Should someone in my position run from danger? Should someone in my position enter the temple to save his life? No, I won't do it." I realized that God had not spoken to him, but they had uttered this prophecy against me because Tobiah and Sanballat had hired him. They were hoping to intimidate me and make me sin, and then they would be able to accuse and discredit me. Okay, so here's the thing, that he wasn't a priest. If you recall, we've been talking about Nehemiah for a while. He wasn't a prophet, wasn't a political leader, but because he was not of the priestly family, he could not go into the temple anyway. And so the lying persons are coming to him as a prophet. That liar was acting as if they were a prophet, telling him he needed to get into God's house. It's the only place to hide himself, lock the doors to save himself. So the idea was to place fear inside of him, causing him to want to save his own life. And Nehemiah's reply is awesome. This is again why he's one of my heroes. He's like, should I really run? Why would I run? Why would someone like me run away from the problem? Secondly, why would I sin to just protect myself? And so he knew. And he stayed true to what God was saying, what he had been called to do, and he would not cross the line. I want to let you know that there's a lot of deceiving things that happen out there, and I'm not trying to discredit people around you. I'm saying things that the enemy will try and use, even to the point of acting like it's a message from God, but you know in your heart the things that God has said. And so when the enemy's trying to get you to cross a line and sin in some capacity, that is definitely not from God. And the second thing I want to say about that is when fear is involved, and it's the motivation behind what's causing you or trying to get you to do something, you know that's not from God. Let's be his church.